Dog, what is this game? Dog, what is this game, brother?
And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. God bless me, gift of God bless me, gift of God bless me, gift of God bless me.
Unattached, I see.
Welcome back to Virtual Land. Leave those diggers at the booth. I hope you enjoy your stay here, bro. Welcome in. Doing something a little different. We're doing something a little different today. I'm not sure how this is gonna really go. This is like a test recording, but I want to play this game called Chicken Police now. I know that sounds super random. Remember, I tried to stream this game like back during COVID. I think it was like during 2021 or so. And I think I remember liking the game more than I thought I would. And it kind of threw me by surprise. You guys know I love my mystery games. I do like noir games. They're cool. This has like a different vibe that I don't get from your typical mystery games. Like, this is very old school in its creation. And I wanted to take a revisit. I don't remember anything of the game. I know I didn't beat it. I just remember I think I played maybe like an hour or two of it, if I'm really remembering correctly. If I am not louder than the game, I apologize. We should be better now that I've gone into the settings and alternated that a little bit. We should be much better now. We should be much better now. So, yeah, don't remember much about the game, but we gonna find out together. Let's get into it. We gonna get into it together. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts. Raymond Chandler, Big Sheep.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, well, there goes your retirement, bud. Clawville City, Roark District. I think I liked this game because the voice acting was really well done from what I
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk.
Okay.
But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
All right. And y'all, you know what? I'm gonna blur up that pop-up that came on the stream. No hints for what games are coming up for y'all. No hints. No hints. No hints. From what I remember from this game, the voice acting is really well done. I do wish though, as all we read or listened to all that text, I wish we were actually looking at the I guess she's a deer, or antelope. I'm not really sure, can't really tell. I wish we were looking at her while all this audio, all this was being said, but you know, it's also like a narrative type of game. So this was a given. But at least everything's voice acted for us, so most of the hard part is done. So we can immediately speak to her, we can look around the room. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember like the plot or anything, but I do remember like the vibe. The vibe was really cool. So let's just go ahead and talk to... Oh.
Let me introduce myself.
Sure.
My name is Deborah. Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Okay. Hello, Deborah.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've gotta have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
I thought you just said you're not taking no... Okay, alright, bro. Alright, bro. Okay, so let's take a look around.
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
Alright, let's look.
I don't even know what these papers are.
It's your paperwork, dog. Okay. Maybe something a little bit more helpful. Maybe the pictures. Okay.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series.
Okay.
I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight.
Okay.
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
Brother, you are irresponsible. My God. My God, you're irresponsible. What you got going on? Okay, that's... Is that his family?
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
A lot of different animals in that family tree, if that's who that is.
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Oh dear!
Oh. You know what, bud? I'm getting a lot of your history. Wait, who's that up there? Wait, the Wild
The
Gentleman.
Wild Gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My
Okay.
heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
All right, brother is a cynic. Okay, he clearly does not like his job anymore. Probably barely liked it to begin with. Shotty is still here after sharing a drink, so,
Who is this dame, anyway?
you just shared a drink with her, brother. Come on,
That's
her name's
better.
Deborah.
Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
Okay.
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
Oh, they are escalating. They are escalating.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
Okay. So we have a new function, questioning. So, okay, this is our notebook. The notebook is a detective's best friend. Here you gather your vital information about the case, the suspects or victims, and the locations that you'll visit. How does it work? Click on any text or picture in your notebook to read the translated version in your language. Okay. The victim, the lady, is the target of some strange threats. All are. Okay. So this is Deborah. Okay. Oh, she's an Impala. Oh, okay. Okay. Got you. Alright. She runs errands for her employer. Some sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particularly wealthy or influential family. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, the Hotel Atlas used to be a nice place. Now we're competing to see who gets swallowed by the decay first. The hotel's winning, but honestly, I'm not that far behind. Okay. Okay. So we got most of all of this from his prologue in the beginning, but I'll read into more of this later. I want to focus on one thing at a time. Let's keep talking to Deborah first. This is like a true detective game from what it's looking like, so we'll try to focus on one thing at a time. Okay, focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. Okay. This fella is rather suspicious. I need to concentrate on that. Okay. Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new line. Okay. Detective meter is your best friend. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side. Okay. So we want more of a white bar, I'm assuming. Okay.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
Okay.
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you.
It's so
If not
corny.
even more.
It's so old school. I love it. I love it. Also, like me, should I be in black and white? Should I put on like a black and white filter so I can match the vibe of the game? I feel like I'm a huge splash of color on this black and white game. It's very fun. Shy, doubtful. It's okay. It is letting me select the okay. Tell me what part of the city.
Tell
you
me,
live in.
which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer and not on personal business.
Well, I'll try not to press her.
Fair point,
emotion.
Deborah. Let's try it.
Okay. I'm still on the positive side. Okay. Okay, why did you visit
Why did
me?
you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
Good to know.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Alright. I don't know about the Alright, Sonny, take a step back, brother. Relax. Relax. Okay, why'd you come to visit me?
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
Okay, at least now we got a name. Natasha.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah,
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere.
Hey, yo!
We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Okay. How did you get this address?
How did you get this address?
You know, my mistress has exceptional connections.
I'm sure she
If they
do.
were so exceptional, she wouldn't have chosen me.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Detective. You are the head of the famous Chicken Police. Am I right?
Was it a raccoon with a scarred face called Zip who recommended me? He hates me.
No, Mr. Featherland. I don't know anyone like that.
Lucky for you, Deborah.
Oh shoot, I went down for that.
I'm sure it's not intentional, but are you toying with me?
I'm not sure I understand you, Mr. Featherland.
Cut the crap, Deborah. You're a pretty smart girl, and you can't hide that no matter how hard you try. But ever since we've been talking, I couldn't force one single straight answer out of you. I'm starting to think I'm terrible at what I do.
I'm sorry, Mr. Featherland, you're right. I'll try to be more straightforward next time.
I appreciate that, ma'am.
Damn, 15. Damn, what am I doing? Okay, all right. Okay.
Are you in some sort of
let's
jam?
Let's back up.
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my time.
I trust your instincts.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
What?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
Okay.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
You gotta be kidding me.
Brother, do you want her to tell you something or not?
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
Are we? Cause okay, we're back to okay. Okay.
If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Featherland,
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I...
please, just think again. For me and my mistress's sake.
Oh my God, what
Tell
does the
me,
game want me to
Deborah,
do? I don't.
why should I believe
this
you
line
at
of
all?
questioning is It's
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn.
Look,
You have a way with words, sweetheart.
no, not for the world.
Heh. Smart answer.
Jesus.
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
Maybe I just suck. Maybe I just need practice, y'all. Bear with me.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Oh, shoot.
exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
You could have started with that,
To put it
Shuddy.
mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
You could have started with that. Yeah. Okay. I got 4 stars. I'll take it. I'll take it. That minus 40 kicked my butt. That minus 40 kicked my butt. I probably would have got 5 stars if I would have picked the right one after that. It was my first one. Hopefully we'll get better. Alright, let's check the notebook. So the employer is Natasha Katsenko. Katsenko. Oh my god. And then she's with a mouse. Or a rat, I should say. So to speak. The Kingpin is a rat, or is it a mouse? Okay. So you have Natasha. Okay, Natasha, species cat. Wait, what does that say? She's definitely trouble. So, oh, brother. Okay, she's the employer of this. Okay. Currently is the girlfriend of Victoria's Gangster, Ibn Wessler. Okay. He's a rat. I knew it. One of the most well-known gangsters of Clawville, the real estate Mongol bank director, museum owner, distiller, smuggler, and information broker, and that's only half of what I've heard about. What the heck? Brother got too many occupations. How you stay low-key? How you stay low-key with a reputation like that? How are you not found everywhere? Okay, oh, it gives me a reveal what I can. Okay.
Why don't you take it to the police?
All right.
Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
Alright, she gave us something. The inventory. Here you will store all your essential items throughout the case. I do like the setup for this game, though. I know it's very chatty. I know the game's very chatty. Probably what I'll try to do is jump around to the parts that's low-key more important. I know I'll leave the good mess stuff in, and then but if it just needs to cut to the chase, I'll just cut the dialogue to the chase, because I'm not gonna get anywhere very far with all this yapping. I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Abanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as a gentleman. Okay.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames.
Oh, that's his old
Like
girl.
an
That's his old
eternally dark hole in the
flame.
wall.
Yeah.
A missing piece.
See,
She
I'm
was wearing
keeping
a
up
white
already.
silk dress and singing
That's why
a
we look
lullaby.
around in the room.
The waves caressing her beautiful lawn.
Okay,
Featherland?
alright, that's enough fantasizing, Mr. Feather. Yeah, that's enough feather. That's enough fantasizing. It's enough. Brother needs a reality check. Oh my god.
Santino, are you alright?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. don't you?
Well, don't yell at her. Remember, she's just the messenger.
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
It probably is.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
And if she's been harboring herself inside somewhere, the first place you go out to is the club where it's dark, crowded, and people can hardly see anything? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Ah, gotcha.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko. But there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Alright.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Alright. Let's go back in our notebook. So who's Lewis? Saw that. Lewis C. Hayworth. An old friend of mine. He's stuttering heavily, but he talks. Okay. Alright. Tsar Club. The Tsar Club is one of the most famous nightclubs in the city. Owners of the juiciest, and hardest frequent at the place, and it's famous for not serving cops, except if they're knee in the dirt. Oh, and I'm supposed to go there by myself? Oh dear God. Okay, we're still not gonna look at those yet. I'm still trying to just do one thing at a time here. I'll probably do that. I'll probably look at those on my next, my next. So, are we done here?
Thank you again, Mr. Sonny.
No
Don't
problem.
mention it, Deborah. I had no other plans for today, except drink.
I'm sorry, I don't smoke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thought so.
Yeah. Alright, can we go now?
Just a phone call, and a good friend of mine can take you home.
Thank you, Sonny.
Okay, so how do I do that? How do I call the friend? Oh wait, is there a phone? There's a phone in the... Hold on, there's a phone there. Okay, 555-932. Got it. 5, 5, 5, 9, 3, 2. Dial. You even got the rotary
Hey, Lewis.
phones.
Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
That's nice.
Lewis
Okay.
arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't
okay.
difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop.
Oh my God, bro.
The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore.
Bro.
The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place.
Alright.
Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah.
Alright. New function in map.
I need to grab my stuff first.
What's that? Okay. Oh, alright. Let's check the drawer. Oh, yeah.
She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
You're not worried about this girl in the room no more?
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes. Just in case.
Brother is doing the extremest levels of breaking the law before we even started. We're not even supposed to be taking on no case, and now we got a fake in a box, a cereal box badge. Lord have mercy. Let me get another look at this. I want to get a look at this.
Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway.
Oh my god. What else do you want me to grab?
My
You
last
want the cigarette?
Before I
brother.
visit the club, I have to take a detour.
I was trying to leave the
I've
cigarette
got a
behind. I
feeling that
was.
this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Okay, so we're going to the station. No? Okay. Scene types. Main scenes. Move the story forward. These scenes also determine which locations open up or close down. You need to complete all of them if you want to beat the game. Oh. Limited scenes. Limited scenes are open for a certain duration, which is determined by the main story's progression. If you're a completionist, make sure to visit all of them before you move to the next main scene. Ooh! Look what they're doing to me, y'all. Look what they're doing to me, y'all. Oh, we can't. Oh, they're so lucky we can't even go nowhere else yet. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, I think we're gonna have fun with this one. I think we're gonna have fun with this game.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
It's more like your past transgressions are just coming to haunt you, brother. Sounds like what's done in the dark is coming to the light right now. Cause I'm up right now.
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Okay. Alright. So we got the police, we got the outside of police. We're just standing in the rain, technically. It's insane. So we have a porcupine and a possible weasel, and then we have a poster in the back. For the crown for the king. So the king. So we're in the UK?
Every time this poster disappears, good old Bloodboil puts it right back immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the chief.
Crazy. But, you know, accents obviously tell you that we're not, but still.
look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Uh-oh. Look out.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh.
Oh, gods. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see
Phyllis
you're
and
still the
Royce.
brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy round here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey, Royce. I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
No.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Alright. Alright, so with that being said, let's go inside this police station then.
Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years.
Oh.
Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages,
Yeah.
and some drunk pigs in the basement.
I can imagine what kind of environment this build, or like just the vibes this building carries along by itself. I think we got some additions to our notebook. Let's take a look at it. So we got a whole list of more informatives. So we have Royce and Phyllis, who we just met outside. There's, I believe that's a lizard. It's a guy named Mort. Oh, he's a Komodo dragon. He's an old and blind, unrepairable wreck. My goodness. And then you have Lucius Wilford Bloodwater, the chief of police. They hate you. And then you have Bosco. I see over there in the corner. He says he's able to devour anything that crosses his path. That's why he got the nickname Chow Now. Okay. And then we have the secretary rep over there, Monica Rosen. Hummingbird, female. She can watch over 1,000 things at once. It's just an angel. Alright. That's mainly what we got, just more people to add to the list. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Monica.
Monica Rosen. Receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place, even for this city. Hey, Monica.
Alright.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Nice. So, I can go straight to the shooting range or I can talk to other officers. I guess it wouldn't hurt to talk to everybody in the room before we talk to Marty. Let's just see what the room's
One of
giving.
Blood Boil's favorites. Mainly because he's a dog, of course.
Oh! Ah!
Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here.
That's funny. Okay, we got Bosco and Mort. Let's talk to Bosco.
Holy wild ones, look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy, as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
Yikes.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kind of lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. Huh? He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right?
Oh!
You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
Yikes forever.
My brother in crime. My partner shot me? Oh, my previous partner shot me. Why isn't Marty in the people list yet? That's so weird. Shoot, he shot me? Alright, let's go see what that's about then.
This is gonna be a hard ride.
Yeah.
Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth
Why
a
did
try.
he do that? But why? Dog, what is this game? Dog, what is this game, brother?
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it.
Oh my god. What does this part say? Hey you, if you let the ammunition boxes open, if you leak... Oh, you lot. If you lot, yeah. Right? If you lot the ammunition boxes open again, I'll kick your chicken ass, Marty. That's very nice print, Marty. I almost could not read your handwriting. Oh my god, this
Hey,
boy
Marty.
shot me.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. What, are you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
Oh!
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
So that joint was not an accident. Brother is not apologetic about that at all. Even if he's mad, he said I didn't get you good enough. That is insane.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
I'm assuming that's his 9mm. I'm assuming. Alright. You got brother in the book yet? No. Why? That's weird. Unless I'm blind. Oh, there he is. I was like, I'm blind. Yeah, I'm blind. Okay. Martin McChicken. Unusual height and weight for a fowl. Shining white feathers. He shot me once, and I deserve. Dang. What? We've been partners for almost 10 long, hard years. Well, we were. Because now he's only helping me unofficially until I wrap up his case. Marty is a hothead with a hard fist, but he's loyal to the end. And I can count on him in every way, especially if guns are in the picture. That's when he reveals his true self, and that's when I don't ever want to get in his way. Jeez. Hello? Brother in Christ. What? Alright. So, I guess we can leave.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hop dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
Oh,
If it
Lord.
comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
My brother
yeah,
in
like
Christ.
last time?
Those were different times, Marty, with a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city then. Okay, I know. Let's go.
Oh.
Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Oh no,
Well,
I said he wasn't
it seems
coming.
we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
I mean, what's this? Who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me for it? What's stop me just to fast travel out of here? But I might make my everybody else life hard in the building, I guess. Who's it? Oh, he's a raccoon, an old enemy who became a good friend over the years. Okay.
We can't avoid speaking with the chief first. And it would be nice to say goodbye to Monica, too.
Ah, well, game stopped me. I asked who's gonna stop me. The game
We're
did.
leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves.
I really enjoy everything's
Mostly.
voice acted. I think
Okay,
this would be a little
but take
hard
care
if
of
it
each other,
wasn't.
too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
But if I could do dang it, I could probably do anything at this point. Alright, let's talk to the big chief.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Brother, it's a public building, and he could. How do you have. Brother, what? Why are you assuming it has anything to do with work? He's already bothering me. He's already getting underneath my skin, man. Oh. I don't want to skip anything. I don't know what I just did.
Hey, careful
wrong
with the
button.
racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
Oh my
To
god!
serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Oh, he really shot you. My God.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Brother, you asked to speak to
Have a
us.
lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
All right. All right. Well, and have a Merry New Year to you too, buddy. The heck? I don't want to speak to you anyhow. I tried to leave. That Blood Boil's picture changed. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, my nerves. Oh, that's so cool. And the music.
The hop dog was like the last warning.
Alright.
You can still
This is
turn
where we
back.
said we were gonna go.
My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup.
Okay, brother.
Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, Cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
Yeah. Ranting, actually. Alright, y'all. Alright. This game has some promise. This game has some promise. It has some good promise. So, I'm going to call this for part 1. I'm going to test and look at how my editing will be done with this. I'm really sure about the audio. I'll fix it in post later. But yeah, I'm gonna stop it here for now. With that being said, I'm Skidoo. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.